Hi, this is Subbu. Simply I with Subbu. Okay, join me for learning the artificial intelligence a very simple way. Okay, I'm a very simple man. So I understand things with the simplicity and I want to teach you the simplicity. Now, this video online with certified AI security officer from Big Certifications that's in UK. Now, on AI security, okay, Chief AI security officer focuses on the security attacks and security aspects of artificial intelligence system. Now, at this moment, okay, and going forward for at least next 10, 20 years, maybe even further, the artificial intelligence is going to rule the world. Okay, the ISMS, all these things had been there for since 2005. Okay, because I started my career in '97, so BS 7799 had been the standard for the information security, and I was working on AS 400. So we were using trusted computing system evolution criteria C2. Okay, adherence to it. Okay, now things have changed. Okay, '97 and we are in 2025 now. We're close to around 28 years. Okay. Now, even I did my artificial intelligence as an elective when I was in the college, but that time the AI was not that popular. But now there is no development or there's no operation in the world without an AI. Okay. So we need to like as important as learning and secure software development life cycle. We also need to learn about the artificial intelligence management system and the security aspects of it, like how an ISO, okay, is going to be for infrastructure security. This Caiso, okay, will teach you how do you do an AI security, just understand the AI security attacks and how can you mitigate it, okay, with respect to the AI lifecycle. Yep. So very important to join and learn about the AI security. We're also coming up with the other certification on a practical implementation of it, but this one is going to be for the officer. Okay. Now, the first attack, okay, which comes under the evasion, okay, it's called the input perturbation attack. What is the perturbation? A small change, okay, in the normal, okay, which is actually influenced by the attacker, who is called as a perturbation. Attacker is called as an adversary, okay, it's a very common term in information security. So, adversary is going to manipulate the input so that the output of the model is not appropriate. It is not what we are expected it to happen, okay, in line with the problem definition. So input perturbation attack, okay, involves making a tiny or deliberate changes to the data to deceive the machine learning model. Okay, the model works on the data. Okay, and the output is going to be what you're going to what you're going to give inside. Okay, people say right, you are what you're eating. So the model, okay, will give an output exactly on what the inputs are. Okay, this alterations is called adversarial perturbation. So adversarial is for enemy perturbation is for a small change. Adversarial noise, okay, which is not an the normal data becomes a noise. This predominantly works on deep learning models, so deep DNN, okay, deep neural networks. Neural networks, but hidden layer of the deep learning model. So this attack actually focuses on the deep learning models. Okay. Now there are examples in intrusion detection system. On normal security, okay, there are two different types of ideas. One is called signature based, then the other classification is called as anomaly. So we have got statistical anomaly, we have got traffic anomaly. Okay, so anomaly in the anomaly detection. Okay, we subject the intrusion detection system for what is called the learning period. Okay, for a month's time, etc. Okay, so during this month's time, whatever the traffic that had been on the network, okay, is considered as a genuine traffic. And if you're going to put it in line or live, any traffic that deviates from the learning model or the learning period, okay, is flagged as an attack. So the idea is there's a signature based one. Okay, now the signature is automatically formed in the anomaly detection. More or less, okay, the AI based intrusion detection system work on a similar way. The data sets are anywhere there, okay, for the intrusion detection system to gather the information from. For example, Snot, which is an open source open source intrusion detection system. Now with Cisco, okay, because when I gone down to the security, okay, in the early 2000s, this is not open source, not open. Who's going to support it? Surprisingly, it's not had it was beating the time. Okay, for last at least I know it was last 2 decades. Okay, it is existing. You can also use the SNOT data set or data signature database as one of the data sets for the the intrusion detection system, which is AI based. So you train the model in such a way that okay, these on the data set during the training phase, moment you're going to put it as live. Okay, and then the model is going to flag it as an attack. Okay, now every single traffic or every single data set that you're going to train it on, okay, there's something called as an future extractor. Okay, the future engineering which extracts the future from the data set. It could be an IP address, it could be a time on the day. There are a lot of features for a particular for a particular traffic, right? Now, this is the traffic and how many traffic from a particular IP. All these things are, something which acts as input to the intelligence so that the AI-based ideas is going to flag it as an attack. Okay. Now, in case of an in case of input perturbation attack with respect to the IDS, okay, the hacker is going to manipulate the traffic getting out of the network in such a way that the AI-based IDS device is not in a position to detect it as an attack. Okay, he's going to modify the data points to make the traffic as a legitimate one. Okay, so that he can avoid the IDS. Evasion of the IDS is possible, the input perturbation attack. Autonomous vehicle. Okay, Google self-driving cars, it drives absolutely well, okay, as long as the input perturbation attacks are actually not there. The car is driving straight, okay, and there is a signal, okay, there is a signboard that says stop. But what the hacker is going to do is on the signboard that says stop, okay, he's going to add few stickers here and there. For a normal human eye, okay, we know that somebody has added a sticker, but in case of an, in case of an AI, okay, and then we are going to match a pattern that is actually there on the signboard. Okay, it might be leading to a disaster. Okay, the stop sign, the self-driving autonomous vehicle will interpret not as a stop sign. Okay, it might be driving forward, leading to a crash. Okay, the other example is on malware detection. So malware again. Okay, you have got the future engineering, extracting the data points. All these things are anyway there as a part of your training set, training period. Okay, the pre-processing pipeline. Okay, two before the deployment. And during that training stage, okay, you are there are a lot of things that we actually learn. Okay, the AI model is actually learning. Okay, but when you're going to deploy it, okay, the hacker can manipulate he can keep an malware. Okay, he can modify it in such a way that okay, the AI based anti malware okay is not in a position to detect. Okay, he can evade an antivirus okay on the system. So there are you can add on and add on and add on and add okay for the input perturbation attacks. Okay, because I'm from a security background. Okay, all my examples are closely related to the physical security or cyber security, but there are unlimited number of examples that you can actually give for the input perturbation attack. Okay. So stay tuned and stay connected to this channel to learn more about AI governance, AI security, and the AI management system. Okay, we are here to come with you for AI penetration testing and security testing as well. Stay tuned and stay connected. Cheers and goodbye. Bye.